Well, David, we're a new church.
Yeah, we're a new church. We just merged together last month as St. John's Church, and we're so excited
I don't know
to do this.
I don't know if it's really sunk in yet.
Oh, it hasn't really.
I have coworkers.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Colleagues, there's 4 of us now.
Yeah, we've been meeting as a staff for a while, but it's surreal. It's bizarre to actually get together and do this thing and think of one another as co-pastors, but we are, and so we're excited about the future. We met as with our board, our transitional board, for the first time earlier this month, and that was going really well. There's a lot of excitement for the future, and so we wanted to share with you a little bit of what's coming up and some changes that are going to be happening because of COVID. The first thing I think we want to say is that we have a new website, sjcpdx.com. That's sjcpdx.com, and you can check us out there. We also have
Check for misspellings. You know, like I was the one who initially edited it, so you know, like it's what do they call, like a scavenger hunt?
Yeah.
See if you can find all the wrong things. No, it's a work in progress. You know, like it's pretty bare bones now, but that's going to be one of our primary ways of communicating, and so bookmark that, visit that when you're bored.
Yeah. sjcpdx.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at sjcpdx. That'll be the St. John's Church page, and we'll blast those out probably later this week to everybody. We're just waiting on logos and everything, but sjcpdx on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well.
Yeah. David, Thanksgiving is upon us.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is next week. And what happens after Thanksgiving is Advent. The first Sunday of Advent is November 29th. And we had we'd begun to plan that November 29th, the first Sunday of Advent, would be our first service as a new church, as St. John's Church. And we are still going to do that. However, it's going to be different, you know, with new restrictions. And I'm thinking about this, David, you know, like, instead of thinking about it as restrictions, like, these are safeguards. And I think, you know, like in the letter that we're sending out kind of from the pastoral team, we want to protect you, we want to protect each other, we want to protect our community. And my wife is an ICU nurse who is on the front lines, and the stories I was talking to somebody recently, the stories that she used to share that were quite humorous and funny and comical, you know, about some of the cases that she would see, those have not been, you know, and the stories that she is seeing and what she is seeing, like, it's real. They had to room patients in the hallway this last week because there's no room in our hospital. And so we want to, as a church, we want to be responsible, you know, for that. And so we are, you know, we want to be safe, and we want to do our part. So we will not be meeting in person at least throughout the remainder of the year. If things let up, you know, our hope is that, you know, the beginning of January, maybe we can begin to have in-person gatherings. But for our Advent series, we will not be meeting in person. But however,
we will still be gathering together as a church. So what we're going to do is we are going to live stream. You're seeing this on a brand new camera that we just bought, and we're going to be filming the service, live streaming it from the sanctuary here at St. John's Church. And we'll have a live band. We'll have live preaching. We're going to make it as close to a live service as we can possibly get, even though it will be online only. We still want it to feel new, feel together, feel like we're joining together, because we are, and we want to bring that to you. And so we're going to be online only, but we will be live streaming everything, and then we'll have it available afterwards. We'll repost it, so it will be online. And you can find that again on our YouTube page, St. John's Church. You can go to SJCPDX on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or on sjcpdx.com. We'll have the link at all of those places. And so
Yeah.
you can check out the service 10 o'clock every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Yeah.
To you. And our theme for this Advent is hope and expectation.
Yeah.
And I hope that you will journey with us through this time as we look at the scriptures, we look at the birth and celebrate the birth of Christ, and not just the birth of Christ, but the expectation. I think that's that Advent often gets overshadowed by Christmas, and we just assume that Christmas starts or that as soon as Thanksgiving's over. But Advent really is that expectation of what is to come.
Yeah.
And 2020 has been a year that I hope none of us ever repeat.
Right.
But it has given many reasons for that hope and that expectation that ultimately is found through Christ. And just the Advent, the incarnation of Christ, the God becoming man because of his deep love for us, for humankind. It's something that we're excited about, and that we hope you journey with us together through this next season.
Yeah, so check us out, sjcpdx.com. Go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're there all the time. Reach out to us if you need prayer. We spend half of our staff meetings every Tuesday, all 4 of us staff, praying for all of you. We love you and we miss you so much, and we're constantly and consistently praying for each of you. So reach out if you have prayer requests, and know that you're being prayed for individually, that we love you, that we care for you, and we're so excited for what's to come, and we're so excited to ultimately be able to see one another again.